Okay, so this is the new Panasonic ToughPad FZA1. It's our first Android and ARM-powered ruggedized tablet from Panasonic. We have a new brand that we're launching, which is ToughPad, and that what I'd like to do is just give you a quick demonstration of it. So this device has, it's fully ruggedized. You can drop it from 1.2 meters. It is IP65. You'll see that the ports have got seals, so it is water and dust resistant. It has a special anti-reflective coat on the screen so that you can use it outdoors and it won't be reflecting into your eyes. Unlike, it's been totally designed for work and not the consumer, so again you'll see it's got a replaceable battery so that you can replace this mid-life and extend the life of your ToughPad. It goes 10 hours on this battery. That it has a special Wacom digitizer, so it has active pen, which means that it will capture not just the position of the pen but also the acceleration and the pressure, which means you can capture legal signature. So it's very much been designed for work. Now what I'm going to show you today is we've done some very clever things in this device to make it to bring Android to the enterprise. So that on this device we've selected a Marvell processor which has a dedicated security core, and the security core is handling things like VPN, it handles the file encryption, but it also protects a part of the flash memory which has your most important applications, such as the operating system kernel or the some of the Panasonic applications and drivers. Now there's also a security protected area of the memory for enterprise applications that can be installed by the customer. So what I'm going to show you here is that we have, this is a consumer version of Android, it's 3.2.1, and you see that we have Gmail, that we have the App Store here. So these are things really that we don't want on our enterprise device. You'll see the application market here. What I'm going to do is we've partnered with Redbend software that provide the management software for the device, and we can make this device highly secure and highly manageable. And I'm going to show you how we can convert this version of Android. We're going to go and do a software update, and that this device is using Vodafone Spain. It's a 3G, it's just got a normal 3G connection. And we're going to go and check over the air using the Redbend client if there is a newer version of the image. Now the management server is in this is in Israel, so it's going over the air to check. And what you can see, it's so fast. It's happened in the background. It is actually upgraded the software very quickly. It pulled a 5 megabyte image, and what you can see here is that whole image is being rebuilt from the Delta file. So it's taking a 5 megabyte image and it's rebuilding the changes in the 128 meg image. Now this is very clever because it's going behind that FIPS level firewall from the security processor and making the changes in the enterprise application area. So this is all happening without Android running. It's happening beneath the operating system, and then you'll see the device, it will reboot, and that we will have a new version of the image, and that we will have installed some corporate applications and removed the applications that we don't need. Android is booted. It's telling us the update has been successful, and this update from Redbend is extremely robust. You could break the wireless connection or the battery could fail in the middle of that reflash and it would still it would be fine, it wouldn't corrupt the device. It's very reliable. And what you can see here is we have, first of all, we've installed some new applications such as VPN client, security client. We also have a corporate VPN network here, but also we have removed some of those unwanted applications. So again, this is how we can remotely manage the device and make Android a secure enterprise platform on the ToughPad. We've designed the ToughPad Android architecture and ARM platform in a very, very different way. We've selected the Marvell processor, which has a dedicated security core, and it does a few very interesting things. First of all, it does a thing called trusted boot. So when you boot the device, it actually checks the Android image, and if anything has been changed or tampered with, it won't boot. But very importantly, the security processor will actually protect a key part of the memory, and we actually have two parts of these parts of this protected memory. One is for the operating system kernel, some Panasonic apps and Android apps here. Panasonic maintain this using the Red Ben software over the air. And in addition to that, there's a second protected area for the enterprise application. So if a customer would want to put their Android application, they can, again, over the air, put it into this protected area of the memory. Now, this nothing can read or write to this without the security processor, and if you don't have the key, it's impossible to access. So this is protected at the hardware layer, and as I say, this is FIPS compliant. Now, one very important consequence of this is that if you load this tablet with your applications, and if somebody, a user, were to press the factory reset button, those applications would survive. So this is actually a very important feature of this device, that consumer tablets, if you do a factory reset, all of the applications and settings go. With Panasonic ToughPad, with our architecture, they stay, and it makes it very robust and very field capable with a better total cost of ownership. The ToughPad FZA1, the dual-core version of this will be available in midsummer 2012. The Wi-Fi version will be €850 plus tax. The 3G version will be €999 plus tax. Just to go through specifications, it will have a dual core Marvell 1.2 gigahertz ARM processor, as I say, with a dedicated security core. It'll have 1 gigabyte of RAM. You have a daylight viewable screen, 10-hour battery. It's under 1 kilo. It's 970 grams. Drop it from 1.2 meters, no problem. It's water and dust proof to IP65. Very importantly, you can operate this minus 10 degrees centigrade to 50 degrees centigrade, so it is designed to operate outdoors, and that it is FIPS compliant. It has 802.11n wireless and 3G with satellite GPS. Available midsummer 2012.